We're in the chapel of St. Martin, where the Lucas Artorius Castus inscription is. And this is St. Martin cutting his cloak in two to give part to a poor person. The cavalryman's cloak actually would have been shorter than the legionary's cloak. So this is a story explaining why St. Martin's cloak was short. And Castus was also a cavalryman. And he would have had a statue outside his mausoleum where his inscription was. And it would have had him depicted in a short cloak like St. Martin. So that might be why the chapel is named after St. Martin of Tours. Over here is the main Castus inscription. And as you can see, it is quite large. It says, Lucas Artorius Castus, Centurion of the 3 Gallica, Centurion of the 6 Ferrata, Centurion of the 2nd Adiutrix, Centurion of the 5th Macedonica, Primus Pilus of the same. He
Okay, here we got some help.
I can read it up there. Prefect of the 6 Victrix, Dukes of the legions of the British legions against armed men. This says Armenios, that's not correct, it should be Armatos. He was then Praepositus of the, he was Praepositus of the Classis Mycenensis also, before he was prefect of Britain. Then he was Procurator Centenarius, means he made about $100,000 a year, of the province of Liburnia, with the power to issue death sentences, and he held that office 6 times. And then he made this the tomb for himself and his family in his lifetime. So that's would have been written into his will, and he would have overseen the carving of this amazing stone. It's out of limestone, and because the letters decrease in size as they go down, it was probably mounted quite high to give the illusion that the letters were all the same. And if you look here, you have 4 heart-shaped petals that form a rose, and here's another one. And this is the rose of the goddess Flora. We're not sure if Castus was still a pagan and worshipped Flora, or if this also became, after Christianity came into the area, this became the rose of the Virgin Mary. So we're not sure if he was a Christian or not. And then over here, yesterday, I noticed this, which is another rose of the goddess Flora. And so that piece might also be part of the actual tomb. They keep finding pieces of it. Maybe we will get it all together one of these days.
Yes, we believe.
So is there anything else you'd like me to say?
What you can say about this place, Pitontium?
It was this necropolis was next to Castus's villa, and he had this magnificent house in the area. He was, as I said, the governor of Liburnia, the procurator, and so he would have had good water, good produce, raised horses. He would have had olive oil and wine. They're still produced in the area today. And those were, wine and oil were 2 of the main products produced by his family all around the Mediterranean. His house would have been really, really nice and very large. We think because of the roof tiles that have been found, marked with the name Ambrosius, who had his shop in Italy, and so they were imported. He spent a lot of money on this villa, but the date of the roof tiles is older than him, so he probably bought the villa from somebody else. He didn't build the villa himself. So what the tombstone is talking about is building the mausoleum himself.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.